Hello YouTube, my name is Scott Perdue. I'm an Amazon author of over 100 books, all kinds of Christian books, self-help books, wonderful books out there for you. Next time you're on Amazon, go to the search bar, type in my name, Scott Perdue, pull up all those wonderful options, find some that are suitable for you and add those to cart right away. Get those in transit. There's life-changing wisdom there for you. You're definitely going to want in your life. Anyway, today I'm coming to you with a book I'd recently published called The King's Highway. Lean into Jesus for accelerated success. Today's lesson is the King's Highway through the ages, from antiquity to the modern era. The King's Highway, one of the oldest known trade routes in human history, spans the length of the Levant, tracing a pathway steeped in history, culture, and biblical significance. Stretching from Egypt to Mesopotamia, this road connected ancient civilizations, facilitated trade and warfare, and became a crossroads of spiritual and cultural exchange. Today, its legacy endures as both a historical marvel and a metaphor for spiritual journeys. By exploring its transformation from antiquity to the modern era, believers can uncover profound lessons about God's guidance, purpose, and the path to spiritual success through faith in Jesus Christ. Deuteronomy 2:27 captures the essence of the essence of the King's Highway's biblical relevance. Let me pass through your land. I will travel only on the highway. I will not turn aside to the right or to the left. This plea by the Israelites travel along the King's Highway highlights the road's historical importance and its enduring symbolism as a straight path towards God's promise. From its role in antiquity to its modern preservation, the King's Highway reflects the human desires to find direction, connection, and divine purpose. The rise of the King's Highway in antiquity. The King's Highway emerged as a vital trade route during the Bronze Age, connecting Egypt, the Arabian Peninsula, the Levant, and Mesopotamia. Its strategic location made it a lifeline for the exchange of goods, ideas, and cultures. The route facilitated the transport of valuable commodities like spices, incense, and textiles, fueling the economic prosperity of the region it traversed. The civilizations along the King's Highway, including the Edomites, Moabites, Ammonites, Nabetians, and Israelites, each left their mark on the road. For the Edomites and Moabites, the highway was a source of economic strength and territorial control. For the Nabetians, who flourished in the city of Petra, the King's Highway became a channel for the lucrative incense trade. The Israelites, under Moses' leadership, encountered the highway during their wilderness journey, seeking passage through Edomite and Moabite lands. Numbers 20 through 17. The road was not merely a physical pathway, but a stage for significant biblical events. It symbolized the Israelites' journey toward the Promised Land and their dependence on God's provision. The King's Highway served as a reminder of the importance of walking in obedience and faith, trusting that God's path leads to fulfillment. The fall and transformation of the King's Highway. As empires rose and fell, so did the prominence of the King's Highway. The Roman Empire, recognizing the road's strategic importance, integrated it into their own network of roads, renaming it the Via Trainia Nova. Under Roman engineering, the highway became a well-maintained thoroughfare, facilitating the movement of armies, goods, and travelers across the empire. However, in the decline of the Roman Empire, the King's Highway lost its prominence as trade routes shifted to maritime alternatives. The road became less traveled, its once bustling cities falling into obscurity. Yet even in its diminished state, the highway retained a spiritual resonance, linking pilgrimage sites like Mount Nebo, where Moses viewed the Promised Land, and Petra, a city carved in the rose-red cliffs of Edom. The spiritual significance of the King's Highway parallels the biblical call to walk the path of righteousness. Proverbs 4:26-27 Amplified urges believers, "Consider well and watch carefully the path of your feet, and all your ways will be steadfast and sure. Do not turn to the right nor to the left, where evil may lurk. Turn your foot from the path of evil." Like the ancient road, a life of faith requires steadfast focus on God's direction. Modern efforts to preserve the King's Highway. In recent decades, the King's Highway has experienced a resurgence of historians, archaeologists, and governments' work to preserve its legacy. Efforts to document and restore ancient sites along the route have brought renewed attention to its historical and cultural significance. From Petra in Jordan to Ararasa, and Madaba. These sites attract tourists and pilgrims eager to walk in the footsteps of history. Modern infrastructure has also adapted the ancient route for contemporary use, blending the old with the new. Highways and roads now parallel or overlap sections of the King's Highway, connecting cities and communities such as they did millennia ago. These developments reflect on enduring relevance of pathways that bring people together both physically and spiritually. For believers, the restoration of the King's Highway serves as a metaphor for God's ability to redeem and renew lives. Isaiah 43:19 Amplified declares, "Listen carefully. I'm about to do a new thing. Now it will spring forth. Will you not be aware of it? I will even put a road in the wilderness, rivers in the desert, just as the King's Highway has been revived." God restores and redirects those who trust Him, transforming their lives into testimonies of His grace. The King's Highway as a metaphor for spiritual success. The journey along the King's Highway mirrors the believer's spiritual journey. Marked by challenge, growth, and ultimate fulfillment in Christ, Jesus Himself embodies the ultimate pathway to God, declaring in John 14:6 Amplified, "I am the only way to God, and the real truth and the real life. No one comes to the Father but through me." Walking the King's Highway becomes a reminder of the need to follow Jesus as a true guide through life's complexities. Number 1, staying the course. The King's Highway emphasizes the importance of staying on the straight path, avoiding distractions and detours. Deuteronomy 2:27 exemplifies this focus. "Let me pass through your land. I will travel only on the highway. I will not turn aside to the right or to the left." Believers are called to walk in alignment with God's will, trusting His direction even when the road is difficult. Number 2, overcoming challenges. The ancient highway presented travelers with numerous obstacles, from rugged terrain to hostile territories. Similarly, life's journey is fraught with these challenges that test faith and perseverance. However, Romans 8:28 Amplified reassures believers, "And we know with great confidence that God, who is deeply concerned about us, causes all things to work together as a plan for good for those who love God, to those who are called according to His plan and purpose." Trusting in God's sovereignty enables believers to navigate obstacles with confidence. Number 3, walking with purpose. The King's Highway connected diverse peoples and cultures, facilitating exchange and unity. For Christians, walking in faith involves connecting with others through acts of love and service. Matthew 22:37-39 Amplified emphasizes, "You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your mind. This is the first and greatest commandment. The second is like it. You shall love your neighbor as yourself, that is, unselfishly seek the best or higher good for others." Unlocking God's path to accelerated success. Walking the King's Highway offers profound insights into how God's guidance leads to success and legacy. By trusting Him, believers can experience accelerated progress toward their divine purpose. Number 1, trusting God's timing. The King's Highway teaches patience and reliance on God's perfect timing. Ecclesiastes 3:1 Amplified reminds, "There is a season, a time appointment for everything, and a time for every delight and event or purpose under heaven." Just as ancient travelers waited for favorable conditions to journey, believers must trust God's timing for their breakthroughs. Number 2, embracing renewal. The highway's resurgence in modern times reflects the power of renewal and restoration. God specializes in reviving lives, turning brokenness into beauty. Isaiah 40:31 Amplified promises, "But those who wait for the Lord, who expect, look for, and hope in Him, will gain new strength and renew their power. They will lift up their wings and rise up close to God like eagles." Number 3, leaving a legacy. The King's Highway stands as a testament to the enduring impact of purposeful paths. Believers are called to leave a legacy of faith, influencing future generations to walk in God's ways. Psalm 78:4 Amplified urges, "We will not hide them from their children. We will not hide them from their children, but we will tell to their generation to come the praiseworthy deeds of the Lord and His might and the wonderful works that He has performed." Conclusion. Walking the King's Highway in Israel offers a profound opportunity to reflect on the interplay between history, faith, and purpose. This ancient route, traversing the Levant, connecting civilizations and facilitated journeys both physical and spiritual. Its transformation from a trade route to a historical landmark mirrors the believer's journey of renewal and restoration in Christ. By studying the King's Highway, modern Christians can glean insights into God's guidance and purpose. The road's challenges and triumphs remind believers to stay the course, trust in Jesus, and embrace God's plan for accelerated success. As the King's Highway continues to inspire and connect, it serves as a powerful metaphor for walking in faith, fulfilling God's purpose, and leaving a lasting legacy. Through Christ, the ultimate way, believers find direction, renewal, and fulfillment on their journey of life. All right, that concludes today's lesson. Please like the video, subscribe to my channel. Again, my name is Scott Perdue. I'm an Amazon author of over 100 books. Lots of Christian books, self-help books, wonderful books out there for you. Next time you're on Amazon, go to the search bar, type in my name, Scott Perdue. Pull up all those wonderful options out there, add some to your cart, get them in transit right away. There's life-changing wisdom there for you. You definitely want that in your life. Have a blessed day. Thanks for following me through this series.